Okay, so we're back to where I left it, and I've just jumped into my old schoolmate, Paul Slater.
How you doing?
I'm alright, buddy. How are you up to?
Not too bad, mate. Just on my way to my doctor's.
Doctor's, right. So what's it like living in Padiham? Tell us the merits of Padiham.
Quite a small little town, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's very family orientated in this area, around where I am, especially because we've all got a lot of kids.
Yeah,
so,
how many kids have you got?
I've got 8.
Oh, and that's not so many for a Padiham person, right?
Well, that's quite a few for a Padiham lad, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My youngest is 4 months old.
Right, bloody hell.
My eldest is 24. I've got a 7-year-old grandson.
Right, and they all live in Padiham?
They all live within about a mile
yeah,
of
and they'll
where
never,
I live.
will they ever move out?
I don't know yet.
So I've got to go to walk. So it's a family town, the nature's beautiful. Anything else about Padiham what you like?
We've got Gothorpe Hall, which is a really old historic county house.
Right, okay.
Which is run by a National Trust.
Right.
Lovely woodland.
Right. Well, we're going to pop down there later. Listen, Paul, we'll go for a pint next time we're in town.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
That's really good to see you.
Nice to see you. Enjoy your walk, Damien.
Cheers. Thanks very much. There we go. That's Mr. Paul Slater. An old school buddy, you see. So I used to go to school in Padiham, Gothorpe High School. Went there when I was 11, did my GCSEs. I remember Mr. Mansfield, I didn't do any work for 2 years at end. Mr. Mansfield came up to me and goes, Damo, what'd you get for your GCSEs? I said, I got a double B, sir. Because he walked off in a huff. He was pissed off because I didn't do any homework. I spent most of my chemistry lessons outside. But the best thing I remember about going to school in Padiham is the fact that you were let out at dinner times. I think at break times as well. And at break times I'd go and get 5p meanies, pickled onion meanies, they were well good. And then at lunch I'd go down into town and there's this Chinese where you could get chips and curry for £1.20 or sweet and sour sauce and chips. I'd probably have sweet and sour sauce and chips once a week and have chips and curry up to the 4 days. £1.20. So here we go. I think this is roughly where we left off the walk. So yeah, so Padiham is at the western extremity of what I call Pendle City. You know, I think after here it is, you do reach fields. There's a river down there. You reach fields and then you get to towns like Reed, Simmonston, and after that, Burnley. All is very boutique. I mean, it's still kind of part of the area. Everything's under the slopes of Pendle. Now it's quite interesting, Pendle Hill. You know, that's like witch country. We'll go into it in more depth. But my ancestors on my Brogden side can be traced to a farmhouse, 1600, right in the middle of Pendle times. But when I get nearer Pendle, we'll talk about that a bit more. So it's quite pretty, look. Bits of the town is down there. Look, there's a witch. You see, that's a witch. Yeah, you see it like. We're entering witch country. So I think the population of Padiham is about 10,000. So like I said, you add that to the 70,000 in Burnley, the 10,000 in Brierfield, the 25,000 in Nelson and the 10,000 in Colne. You're getting the Pendle City population altogether. These are like council houses. There, that's Pendle. It don't look as devastatingly beautiful on the crowning a load of council houses, but it's not the best angle for the hill. It's really dramatic in places, and it's like almost like someone used the ruler to cut an angle like that. It's amazing. I've got right cold hands. Well, I've only got one glove. I lost one of my bloody gloves. Getting early on this walk somewhere. I think it's because I was composing poetry. Because you need a pen, you need a hand to write your pen with. So yeah, so like I said, in the old, this is the old railway line that went into Padiham from Burnley. I won't film. Morning, girls. Yeah. Oh, did you hear those? Did you hear that bird there? That's the blackbirds. I love blackbirds. I've got one that comes and feeds off the windows in the morning, comes and noises me up. Right. Yeah, my Chinese chippy were around that corner. You can see the chimney. So of course, then you've got the like signature terraced houses, which is what Pendle City, its defining feature all the way through. And you know what, it's right funny, I love the story about the knocker-upperers. You see, so them upstairs windows, before you could get your radio alarm clocks. I've seen them radio alarm clocks, they're cool, aren't they? Anyway, before then you had what's called a knocker-upperer. And he would go along the street banging on the front windows. Because you got the front bedroom, your back bedroom. Your front bedroom was bigger, your back bedroom where all kids slept. 25 to a bed. That guy Paul Slater, he's only got 8 kids, but that was like a slow number in those days. That's probably some kind of Methodist church at the top of there. Yeah. So anyway, so the knocker-upperer would go bang on every window, bum 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 bum. Wake up, it's 6 AM, it's 10 to 6. You got to go to the factory and work for 55 hours a day for your tuppence and a bit of bread. Well, it's beautiful though, isn't it? Look at this, it's well pretty. What they've done. I think this is probably Padiham station. You see how it's a bit wider. You know, it would have been bloody noisy. It's very pretty though, you know what I mean? Let's have a look at the what it looks like with the houses. It's a street, got pretty gardens. I mean, most houses will have, they don't really have a back garden, they have backyards, and in the backyard a few people have put extensions in, but you're pretty much limited to what you can do with the terraced house. Look, they've got a 3rd bedroom up there, they've done that. They're slightly nicer houses, you know. I mean, they're nice as well, but you know, these will have they're a bit bigger. Little well-to-do for the working class, lower middle class. Yeah. Right, we should come off here. Let's go and diversify this walk. But yeah, no, I'm quite fond of Padiham. It's a nice town. We've got a right nice boutique hotel up there now. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember coming down with lockdown. Well, on the edge of lockdown, I was just finally getting away from Edinburgh, kept cancelling my flight for months, finally flying to Greece. So I came down Burnley to see a few folk, and I stayed in a, because they were like, you can't come in house because you're going to spread that disease. I'm like, what disease? Anyway, so I had to stay in a hotel, but there's a right nice boutique hotel in town. We might pass it. My general plan, if I've got enough memory on my phone today, is to get to Padiham Football Club. So we're going to try and get up there now. Oh, I've got an army of kids. Probably a good time to veer to the right, I think. They're like, what are you filming kids for? Now look. So we won't go there. Them nursery school teachers, they seem quite humble, and, you know, they seem quite calm and peaceful. But accidentally film a kid with a camera phone, they come out at you with hatchets and shit. It's funny. Right, okay. We're now entering Padiham. Morning. Just making a film of Padiham. It's exciting. I'm going to be a bit more careful with filming folk. But yeah, this is it. Look at this. This is Burnley. No vegetation in the streets. Do you know what I mean? It's pure tarmac. I know there's no vegetations around back either. Some people in olden days would have like window boxes. That's a tradition that's gone now, I think. You know, they'd hang window boxes with like flowers and stuff, or they'd have things hanging from the side. You know, they'd have sort of things hanging off the baskets, hanging outside the doors to beautify the area. But not anymore. You just got like cameras watching your car instead. Oh, Pendle Street chippy. This is a great chippy, by the way. Oh my god, they do the best mega mix in the world. Not like grease mega mix, I'm talking like gravy, chips and peas. Yeah, Pendle Street chippy. Great good. That's famous. That was there when I was a kid. That's 30 years ago. Right, so we're now entering a bit of Padiham. I can't remember which shop it was now, but one of these was Padiham's Blockbuster Video. I always remember coming down to Blockbuster Video when in the days when he got DVDs and shit. Yeah, I've already had a couple of funny looks from people inside shops. They're like, you're not allowed to film. But yeah, but I think Padiham is on the edge of being a more boutique. Still a little run down, but it's not too bad. You know, it's healthy enough, but I think it's on the edge of being, you know, look like there, what's that, Jaipur restaurant, an Indian restaurant, that's brand new, you know, that looks nice. But I think it's done up anyway. This one would have been a pub, don't know what it is now, but you know, you'd go down Padiham drinking back in day. So that's a famous pub, the Bridge Inn, still open. Because we're now reaching a bridge over the Calder, it's just on this right here. There's the Calder River. We're going to be walking up that in the next leg, coming up here. There's the Calder. That way Yorkshire, that way the Ribble and the sea. That's the Bridge Inn. Cool, isn't it? Yeah. Harry Garlic TV place. That's been there since I was a kid as well. You know, Harry Garlic. He's got such a northern name. Garlic. Oswald Thistle. So that would have been, look, now you've got that Lidl and Tesco, that weren't there before. You know, I think this was old industrial factory area. But look at that, the two flags. Harry Garlic, so much more than a TV store. They don't sell fucking coffee though, do they? Not that good. That's the White Horse. I think that was the White Horse Inn, like a modern pub. I remember going upstairs back in there when I just started drinking. That's Padiham Town Hall. It's quite an impressive building, Padiham Town Hall, because they've got that sort of like, up in Edinburgh, Leith, they're part of Edinburgh Corporation, but they're not really, and I think Padiham, it's same. Padiham's like, I won't say it's Edinburgh's Leith, well it probably is in a way. People say don't go drinking down Padiham, you'll never come back. It's like the Belarusia of fucking Europe. It's a fine building though. I think the library's around the corner. There's a swimming pool's down there, I know that. So we're now entering the original factory shop. You can buy trainers in there that last 18 minutes. I've done it, trust it, I took them back. I said, love, I've had these shoes on 18 minutes. And she goes to me, I said, look, they're fucked. And she goes, what did you do with him? I said, I went for a walk with him. She said, you can't go on them kind of walks. So like, what's the fucking point in buying shoes? Padiham Building Society. That's quite beautiful, look. A bit of art. Don't know what it is. I mean, that's Padiham, clearly. Morning. Can I ask you a couple of questions for YouTube? I'm doing a YouTube video about Padiham.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, buddy. What's it like to live in Padiham? Do you live in Padiham?
Right, yeah.
Yeah? What's the best parts about living in Padiham? What makes you happy to live here?
Well, I've always lived here, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you going today?
Back to 9 Macefield Avenue, Padiham, yeah.
Is that where you live?
Yeah, just up there.
Okay,
Padiham,
I'll put you around for a cup of tea next time I'm in town, buddy.
Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Straight from the horse's mouth. I mean, look at these cottages. Look how small they are. Yeah, well timed. Look at the doors. You need like 3'2" to get through one of them. Old school houses. But this is the heart of Old Padiham. Bit of a hill town. And Padiham is quite interesting, right? Because it's Pada is the name of, like, I think it's an Anglo-Saxon king's Peter. He was a great king. And then you've got like Acca, is Accrington. Acca was the daughter of King Oswald or something. I can't remember exactly how it was. And then you've got like Oswald Twistle, he was also a king. So this area was on the borders of Anglo-Saxon, the conquest of the north. It was like proper border country. Amundanes, I think it's called Amundanes is where we are, this region. It was given by Athelstan to the monks. Morning, specking a movie. Yeah. So yeah, so that's Padiham Street. It's a bit hilly. It's pretty though. Look at that. Baptist Chapel. It's quite pretty. So yeah, you know, it's looking at it is. I think in 10 years' time, Padiham's going to be a great boutique because it's got all the potentials for it. All my mates' kids, Paul Slater's kids, they're all going to need a profession, and you know, it's all about revenue streams as the modern age. So yeah, look at that, beautiful building. Gawthorpe Street. Gawthorpe's a big name around these parts. We will see it. Like I said, that's the old stately home. So this is where we are geographically. We're closer to Worley than Burnley. So Burnley's 3.5 miles. That's a nice pub, but you should only go in Padiham pubs in the daylight, because if you go in the night time, you're fucked. Church of St Leonard. Yeah, so I mean, architecturally, it's quite a mixed bag, Padiham. You don't quite know what's what. It doesn't really have a defining. I mean, that's a beautiful building. The Cellar Restaurant. I think that might have been, I can't remember. Okay, here we go, the old Black Bull. This building is a former inn, closed in 1939. There's probably been a hostelry on this site from medieval times. Yeah, I told you. Everyone gets pissed in Padiham. Where's Padiham Football Club? You haven't got a clue, mate? No worries. It's up here somewhere, can't remember. Padiham bus stand. We don't have a station, it's got a stand. Medical emergency, look at that. Oh, it's the police. That happens every 18 minutes in Padiham, apparently. There it is, there's that boutique hotel. The Lawrence Hotel, it's cool in there, man. Had a right nice time. Yeah, very nice place that. Nice place to spend me 2 weeks COVID trip to Burnley. I think it's up here, like, which, you know. So we've gone through the town now, we're going to the outskirts, but one of these roads up here leads to Padiham Football Club. I can't remember which one it was. Padiham Working Men's Club. These chaps will know, they seem friendly enough. Excuse me, chaps, where's Padiham Football Club?
Oh, right.
Which road?
Oh, we'll let you do it.
Can you film you? Direct to me? Yeah, why not? Where is it?
There's 2 ways to go. You can take your weight roundabout this, you can turn right.
Yeah.
And walk up past pub.
Right.
Right hand side of pub.
Right hand side of the pub. So turn right to the roundabout. That sounds logical to me. Right.
Roundabout, then you fish right.
I'll do that. Cheers, gents. Yeah, they've got a funny accent in Padiham, I tell you. Not like that rich Burnley dialect. It's quite a nice little park down there, actually. Memorial Park, I think it's called, but we don't have time to do everything. And there's some nice parks in, yeah, what's this one? Bottom Drum. This house was commercially known locally as the Bottom Drum. It's frequented by the bandsmen after practice. The Bottom Drum, yeah. You know, these are the inns that Burns and Coleridge and, you know, all those boys would have turned up in if they were passing through. There, Padiham Memorial Park. It's very pretty. But we're not going that way, we're turning right at roundabout. So yeah, so this is top of town, like. After there's about another 1/4 mile, and then you're hitting green fields. So the very edge of Pendle City. But you see how, you know, it's big. It's 3.5 miles to Burnley, and then it's like Brierfield, Nelson, Colne and Troden. So it's quite a long, it's like Stalingrad. Now Stalingrad is 15 miles, sort of like a ribbon city by the Volga, stretched across the Volga. So I'd say Pendle City is the Stalingrad of England, except we don't have the River Volga, we've got Pendle Hill. That's probably the best way to define this. The Hare and Hounds. Yeah, Padiham Football Club's on up this right road here now, remember. So some nice cottages. Very pretty street. Like I said, they're older. They would have been built about 1800. These would have been built 1820, because they don't have that sort of, they are terrace houses, but they're not quite, have achieved these, like the style, the generic style of Pendle City. Anyway, it's just a football field. Well, I'm gonna have a look, eh? So back in the day, 1880s, Padiham was founded, I think Padiham was probably founded before Burnley, you know, I can't quite remember. Burnley FC was 1882. I'm sure Padiham was before then. So this was then, for a period, this was our main derby. Yeah, look, 1878. So Padiham was established 4 years. So I remember in the early days, I remember looking at the Burnley Express, some early days of these local derbies. There'd be 10,000 people. Oh, you can't get in, you can't get a good view. So anyway, that's Padiham FC. Right. Well, I'm going to try now and get us down to Lidl. I've decided I'm going to go get some lunch at Lidl. And I'm going to go to Padiham Library and upload this video. So that's the rough plan. And then the video after that will start in that area. And I'm going to walk alongside the banks of the Calder past Gawthorpe Training Hall and Gawthorpe Hall and all that stuff. But yeah, this is Padiham. People live here. And they seem very happy to do so as well, don't they? They're like, oh, well chuffed I live in Padiham. I live over here all my life. This is my address. Pop round for a cup of tea. Got 8 kids. It's the general vibe of Padiham. So look at these cobbles. Before tarmac. So they could handle the sort of iron wheels of the carts. Because it was all horse and cart before cars. Everything was horse and cart drawn. So that's a new build, well, a rebuild maybe. It's quite pretty. They're like 1930s built red bricks. Oh, let's go along this path. Let's go along this path. It's got to go somewhere, right? Right. Whoa, it's exciting. Right, we've been this way, we've been along that road, so we're going to try and find an alternate route. 27 minutes we're on. I don't really know what to say more about Padiham. I mean, it was splaffing on for half an hour. Padiham. One of my first girlfriends was from Hapton, Stacey Hargreaves. It's quite funny, Stacey. We kind of fancied each other all the time at school. I could tell there was chemistry, right? But she didn't want to go out with me at school because everyone would know about it. And I was like, what are you going out with Damien for? However, as soon as we left school, she all loved me. Sorry about that, Stacey. She went on to have her own life. Morning, making a movie. Sir, what's it like to live in Padiham? What's it like to live in Padiham? Do you like Padiham?
I do.
Yeah? And what's the best thing about living in Padiham, do you think?
What's the best thing?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Nice place.
Nice place, that'll do. It's a nice place. Again, generally positive. Like you walk around Burnley, people will go to you and say, what's the best thing about living in Burnley? They'll go, no. You know, I swear down. I think most Burnley folk don't want to live there. But everyone in Padiham seems chuffed. Ooh. Free Gardeners Arms Real Ale Pub. It's quite a nice drink. That's a nice pub, that actually. I've been for a drink here during my COVID days, drinking on that beer garden there. There. Cool pub. Oh, we've got some more Padiham Heritage Trail. This is a nice street. What's this? Padiham is like a old police station, 1845. Right next to the pub. So that's the old Padiham police station. Cool, eh? Yeah, I'm glad we came this way. This is pure Padiham. There, 1876. So that would have been some kind of shop or other. That would have been for goods. I think that's probably 1842, look, 1842. More of that mock Tudor architecture, as you say. Bank Street. Oh, that might have been a bank, that building then. We'll go this way. If my geography is right, we kind of come out above the Lidl and Tesco area down there. And I think there's a path, there's a road. Yes, that's the road there. A little, the town going up to Hamilton Hill, and Accrington's sort of like Accrington's over there. Not on the other side of that hill, around that hill. So yeah, so 10,000, it's quite a sizable town, but not huge. Well, 10,000 is a lot. Yeah, see, that's a nice building, look at that one. So like I said, yeah, it's very higgledy-piggledy architecturally, Padiham. It's just all lumped together. Some of it beautiful. I mean, it's quite nice. These are quite nice houses, aren't they? Morning. Making a movie at Padiham. It's exciting, isn't it? When were these built? When were these built, these houses? Oh, so yeah, you can feel it, thank you. So yeah, so 2005, they've got that, well, there's the characteristic Pendle City chimney. The big phallic. Because we're a cocky town, you know what I mean? There's another one over there. Yeah, see, that's definitely an old mill. That's been reconverted into Victoria apartments. That would have been the Victoria Mill, probably built during the time of Queen Victoria. See, it pays to be a historian. Right, so there's a little glimpse of the greenery where we'll be heading along the next Padiham, the next walk. Like I said, the aim of this is to do the whole lot, and I want to show everyone in the world what a joy and what a gift it is to be from Pendle City, because it's right nice. Like I said, people sound as fuck, and the beer's £1.80 in certain places. £1.80, 24. Right, here we go. Iron Street, let's go down here. Jehovah's Witnesses. My mate Christopher Waring was a Jehovah's Witness. He never got Christmas Day, but they got special days. And I remember he got an Amstrad on his special day. I'm like, mate, that's not even fucking special. If they got your Spectrum, that would have been special. Because in my day, you had Spectrums, Commodores and Amstrads. And I was a Spectrum boy. Alright, the graphics weren't as good, but the gameplay was definitely much better. Right, how do I get down here? We'll go, this is the way. So as soon as I get to the car park, I'm going to leave, so next time I'm here I can go and have my lunch at the same place, or maybe I'll diversify and go to the one that I don't go to today, and then we'll be off on his walk. There you are, Tesco and Lidl in there. So let's, I know exactly where the launching point is going to be. So yes, we're walking into like town centre Padiham. So this is Padiham 10 years before it becomes boutique. Yeah? By 2034, this is going to be the new Ramsbottom, that is. Ramsbottom's this like right boutique place, just over hills. I don't think Burnley will ever be boutique. I think Colne is already, I've heard that Colne's gentrified now. See, that's